feet are shining bright. It's time for the children to twink and ride.
Hi Color Kids, this is Katie Carty Hiley from RainbowBrite.net. Welcome back to the Rainbow Land Museum, and welcome to the RainbowBrite.net Gazette, episode number 5. So mostly what I have to show you guys today and to talk about is some more like eBay haul type stuff, but there's also some new stuff coming out soon that we just found out about, so I'm going to throw that in as well and make it a Gazette, because why not? And sometimes when I'm talking about the stuff I got, it reminds me of other stuff I wanted to talk about anyway, so here we go. I'm going to start with fan art this week, or this month, this video, whatever this is, because I have 4 whole new pieces of it, and I'm super, super stoked. And I've got to start with, see, I hate to call any of these my favorite, because I love all of them so much, but I think you'll understand why this has got to be my favorite. So any of you that follow me online, like, I mean my website, not me personally, Rainbow Brite, there has been pretty recently some super popular fan art going around, and not just in the Rainbow Brite community, I mean all over the web. This got Rainbow Brite trending on Facebook because Rage Gear Studios made a mashup, well, not just one, they made a line of mashup characters that are part Rainbow Brite, part X-Men. And I actually met Ray, the main artist of this line, back, I guess it was fall of last year, at a comic convention here in North Carolina. And he was actually there, like, promoting his other artwork, or their other artwork, sorry, not just his. And I was flipping through because he had a lot of 80s cartoon mashups and non-mashups and just all kinds of 80s cartoon stuff that I obviously fell in love with. So we just got to talking, and I was like, so have you ever thought about drawing any Rainbow Brite? And he kind of shyly pushed over the little book that was on top of what he was working on. He's like, you mean like this? And he showed me the Scarlet Witch that he was working on at the time, which is a mashup between, oh no, what's her name? Oh no, Scarlet Witch is the name of the X-Men character, I think. It's Scarlet... Oh, Hex. There we go. That's the name of the X-Men Rainbow Brite mashup character. So it's a mashup of Scarlet Witch and kind of Red Butler, but it's a female version. Whatever. He was working on that piece, and it was amazing. And it was like, the style was so on point that it looked like something that came out of original Rainbow Brite. Like, this looked like something that could have been in an old Rainbow Brite book. It was just that good. So I, of course, freaked out and squeed all over him, and it was hilarious and so much fun. And he really appreciated my enthusiasm. So when he started publishing the actual, like, finished products, and he did it in stages. There was, like, the black and white version with just some color background, and then he started adding the actual full color images that they will be selling prints of soon, by the way. So go to RageGearStudios.com, sign up for their mailing list to be so they can let you know as soon as they go on sale, because I totally think you're going to want these. They're adorable. But anyway, I've been, promoting him and his artwork as much as possible because it's just so good, and it's brought so much attention to the brand. And they're so disrespectful of the original source material, but putting their own spin on it. And oh my god, they just look so perfect. So anyway, that all of that was said to show off my first piece of original fan art. This is actually the original ink drawing of Dazzle Brite. So this is a mashup between Rainbow Brite and, oh no, what's her name? Is it just the Dazzler? Or... I'm horrible. I don't know X-Men characters that well. I know a few of them, like the main ones that were in the movie, but when it comes to characters that weren't in the movie, I always forget what they were called. So, but those of you who know X-Men, I'm sure you know exactly who this is referring to, because she wears roller skates and she makes like dazzling bright lights and colors everywhere, and she's awesome. And she has that star on her eye and other star things. So this is definitely a a very faithful mashup between the two characters. And just look at her face. That is so Rainbow Brite. It's just so perfect. That's what I love so much about this art style, is it's so faithful to the originals while mixing it up and making it so much fun and adorable and awesome. But to say thanks for, you know, promoting them and being their #1 cheerleader as this has been coming out, he sent this to me and said, "The best home for her is with you." Oh, that's so sweet! And I am so thrilled that she is going to be part of the Rainbow Land Museum and the Rainbow Land Art Gallery that's, you know, down the stairwell. So I will be framing this very soon and hanging her up. But she is just amazing. And I just love having original pieces, especially when I know so much love and care went into them, and especially when they specifically wanted me to care for them the rest of their lives. I mean, that's really sweet. It's very touching. So, yeah, I'll put a link. How about that? I'll put a link in the show notes to where you can find out more information, because he did, I think it's 12, 11, 12? I think it's 12. A bunch of characters. It's not just Dazzlebright. There's a bunch in, and Scarlet O'Hex. There's several more. So you should check all of them out, especially if you're an X-Men character. You will get more of the X-Men characters than I did. Although I did look some up, or my husband told me. So I was like, who is this supposed to be a mashup of? And he's like, oh, that's this character, and they do this. And it was very informative and cool, and yay, I'm a bigger X-Men fan now because of these, I would say. So that's my first piece of fan art. So excited! The second one comes from my friend Adam Weatherly. So he goes by the Sour Pie Man online. But he's an amazing artist. And he will just whip stuff up. Like, I have a Christmas card from him, and he just whipped up a little version of Rainbow Bright that was so cute. And it's like, it's just nothing to him. He can just, done, and, you know, I would never in a million years be able to draw anything even close to this beautiful. But I really like this version as well. It's completely different than the one he did in the Christmas card. This is an older version of Rainbow Bright, but again, very faithful. And I love her updated outfit. It's not, you know, over-sexualized like some of the fan art I've seen can be. So I always appreciate that when they make her older, but not skinky. Yeah, so love this. Thank you, Adam. You're amazing. And he had listed that on Etsy, so I was super happy that I happened to be looking when he put it up. I was able to snag that. And this, this was also on Etsy. Another piece of beautiful fan art. And this is by the artist Macho Chick Art, which that's a really cute name. But again, I just loved the style on this. It's adorable. Look, a little twink. See over here. There we go. Ah! Sorry. There we go. But I don't want to take them out of the plastic because then I'll get fingerprints on them and so forth. So I'm trying to be careful. But yeah, this is, again, I think watercolor mostly and ink. I just love it. And the artist was super sweet and sent me this little extra piece as well. Just for being a fan. And it's so cute. It's like a little chick dressed as twink. How cute is this stuff? So, you know, on days when I'm getting bummed that the only new artwork we're getting is like the Jack Pullen illustrations in the new books, which I'm not a big fan of, things like this restore my faith in the artwork of Rainbow Bright. Because even if Hallmark is sometimes not releasing the artwork I would like to see, there are fans that are. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. So that's the fan art that I've collected recently. Let's do some vintage items. I got a Spanish copy, VHS, of Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealer. And this is just because I like to collect things from different countries. And I didn't have it yet. At least I don't think so. I'm gonna feel real stupid if I go to put it away with my other VHSs and I already have it. But I really don't think I do. And yeah, this came from Mexico. I don't even remember how I came across it. Probably eBay, maybe? I don't know. I haven't been checking eBay lately, so yeah. But whatever, it's here. It's Rainbow Bright Ladrón de Estrellas, maybe? I don't speak Spanish. I'm butchering that. I apologize. But it's got the description on the back in Spanish as well. and it's a VHS like any other, so I'm sure you don't really care about seeing the tape itself. And then I got Romeo Sprite mint in box. Now I have a Romeo Sprite that is mint, and it's in a box-ish, but it's just sitting in a box. It's not like it was never removed from the box like this one. He's still attached to the box and has the little story booklet behind him there. So yeah, I've always kind of been on the lookout for one to replace the one that I had already, and I got a pretty good, darn good deal on this guy. Although, once again, the seller bent the box during shipping. Stop doing that! Charge a little extra for shipping if need be to find a bigger box so you don't have to bend it. It was so disappointing because I get it and I'm opening it and I'm like, oh, maybe it didn't get bent. No, it's bent. Because it doesn't go back. Like, I can sit here and do this number all day, and maybe if I did that all day for a year, but I would surely bend it at some point and make a crease, and then it would just be even more ruined. So it doesn't look that bad. I've definitely got worse ones, but still, just don't do that. It's bad. But at least I have him now, and he's super shiny and bright red, and I love him. So that's the vintage stuff I've gotten lately. I did get a couple more shirts. These are both from Teespring. So these are the ones that Hallmark licensed and had up for a limited time. I like this. It's just the color belt on blue. I think it's adorable. They had it on a couple of other colors, but for me, it had to be blue. Although, I did want to mention, this is also the extra small, like, Teespring premium women's tee or whatever, but this one is not the heathered type material like the last one I got was, the pink one. This is just solid color blue, and it's 100% cotton. So the other one I got that was heathered was 50% cotton, 50% polyester. So when it's a solid color, apparently it's just 100% cotton. Which is okay, but it's not quite, I mean, it's still soft. Obviously, it'll be super comfy. But it's just not quite as super soft and a little bit stretchy as the cotton polyester blends are. In this one, let me see if it says pre-shrunk. Yeah, it doesn't say pre-shrunk, so this one also might shrink a little bit when I wash it. Hopefully not. But I've noticed my T Public, there we go. My T Public shirts lately have been shrinking on me. So I've been getting, the last time I ordered some, I got a larger size because I was very worried I wasn't going to be able to wear the shirts after wearing them once and washing them. Hopefully that will not happen to this. And the other one that I just got yesterday, I think, is Stormy. Oh my god! I love this so much. Well, I love first the fact that they even thought to put Stormy on a shirt. So maybe they're finally getting the idea that every Rainbow Bright fan loves Stormy and wants more Stormy merch. And it says on there with a chance of awesome. So that's kind of reminiscent of the Feelin' show. But it's cute either way. It doesn't have to be, because obviously her style is old school. And this is the heathered, and it is 50% cotton, 50% polyester. So it is that super soft, stretchy, yay. I did not get a hoodie of either of these, just because it's starting to add up. They've been releasing more shirts than I expected, and the shirts themselves are over $20 plus shipping. So with the hoodie, it gets, up in like the $60-something range, I think. So I can't necessarily do that every time they release a shirt. And these two particular designs, I mean, they would look cute on a hoodie, obviously, but I just didn't feel like I had to have them on a hoodie, so I just got the tees. Then I also got, is this the only other thing? Yeah. This little itty-bitty twink. And there's nothing special about this one. He's another, November twink, which I already have. I may already have a couple of, I'm not sure. But I was just in Hallmark the other day just to look around, and this one was just so perfect. Because, there's little tiny variations in each one. Not necessarily quality variations, just slight little differences from one to the other. And I don't know, there was something about this one that just made him super cute and adorable and perfect to me, and I just really wanted to bring him home. And I had a coupon for like $2 off, so might as well. And just look at his little antenna. They're kind of like sideways, but I like that. They're definitely standing up well on their own. So yeah, I'll put him somewhere. But like, I think my other November twink is the one that's in the jumbo itty bitty's belt. So he's getting kind of squished, which is fine, but I thought it might be a good idea to have another one to put elsewhere that is not getting squished, because I don't know, getting squished for 3 years, when I pull him out, he might look horrible. I doubt it. These guys are very squishy and malleable. I'm sure I could refluff him if needed. Anyway. Oh, and then this wasn't necessarily something I collected, but it is the new Hallmark Dream Book, which I was going to get to in a moment anyway, so I'll go ahead and mention one new thing that's coming out this year is a new ornament. Yes. I forgot to write that down. That's funny. There are a couple other things I wanted to mention, but I forgot the ornament. So, yes, there is a Rainbow Bright ornament coming out this year. There is a picture of it in this book. I can probably get to it pretty quick. There we go. Right there, Rainbow Bright for 2016. This will be in Hallmark stores and on Hallmark.com starting in July. So, I like that they did a new ornament, obviously, but it's so reminiscent of last year's ornament. And last year's ornament was a reissue of the 2013 ornament. So, like, here, I'll show you. I've got her right here. So here's the new ornament. Here's last year's ornament. I mean, her leg isn't up as high, but it's the same leg that's raised. Same arm that's raised, but in this one she's holding star sprinkles. Whoa. It's kind of hard to see. And a pail or a bucket. And she's not holding anything on this one. But it's so similar. Like, really? Couldn't you have done something? I mean, make her sit down, or sit on Starlight, or be sitting with Twink, or just, I don't know. Yeah, maybe include another character. That would have been cool. Her and Twink, or her and Starlight. Or make a Stormy ornament. I don't know. Just do something completely different. And this is designed by the same artist who designed this one. I don't want to, like, be mean, but yeah, we need some more creativity going on here. This is just, it's not different enough. I'm still gonna get it, obviously, but I was disappointed. Like, honestly, I was flipping through the book looking for Rainbow Bright because I was pretty sure she was going to be in here. And when I got to that page, I literally did a double take because I thought it was the same ornament for a third time. And I was about to be really angry. I was just like, what? Surely not. Surely not. And then, obviously, I looked at it closer and realized it wasn't. But it was so close that, yeah, that didn't make me very happy. So this is just another insert that came in the envelope with this. It doesn't have anything to do with Rainbow Bright. But Dream Books and, you know, other catalogs that have Rainbow Bright ads in them are collectibles as well. I know I have several catalogs from the 80s, like Sears catalogs and so forth, that had pictures of the dolls and other toys in them. Because, you know, little kids, at least I did as a kid, I would always flip through those catalogs and circle the things I wanted or write them down on a list for my parents. So those ads are collectible, and I would say this Dream Book with that ad in it is also a collectible. So I will be adding it to the collection with my other catalogs and things. Yeah. So those are all the physical things I have to show you. The couple of things I want to tell you about that are coming, and I'll stick a picture up here or something, is Shy Violet Itty Bitty. Yes! Finally! So we've been waiting to hear about Shy Violet, Lala Orange, Canary Yellow, and Spark, the Yellow Sprite. We, or at least I, assumed they would be coming at some point, because why would they start giving us Color Kids and not give us all of them? I think that would have just been silly, especially since they've been selling so well. But, so yay. Here's one. We still got 3 more that I haven't heard anything about, but I'm hoping they will be coming, even if not this year, if it's next year, just please keep them coming. I still want Murky and Lurky. I still want Chris, Moonglow, Tickle Pink, Stormy, Mrs. Dismal, Waja, all the things. Monster Merc. I mean, that would be hilarious if they made a Monster Merc itty bitty, honestly. That would be funny. Okay, anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. But I'm so glad that Shy Violet is coming out. So, she's going to be an online exclusive. So this is kind of a new thing. I know we had online exclusives last year, but those were the limited edition, limited quantity, or special edition, limited quantity ones, where they only made 500. And yeah, they were only available online. And I know that they sold out super fast, and there were a lot of people that missed out. And there was kind of a debacle because they were supposed to come out on like a Monday or a Tuesday, and they actually showed up for sale online like Thursday or Friday of the week before. So people were already starting to snatch them up, and there were no limits on how many you could buy. So people could have been buying 50 of these things at a time, and nobody was stopping them. So eventually they did impose limits, so you could only get 3 or 5 or something like that per order. So they've learned from their mistake, I think, because every time they've released a new doll on their website, now none of the rest have been online exclusives, but when they have the like 18-inch Rainbow Bright, when it came out, Starlight doll, the large twink doll, the books, things like that, anytime they put them on the website, they impose a limit right away. It's either limited to 3 or 5. So you can't go hog wild and buy all the books and hoard them and then jack up the prices on eBay. So I'm at least glad they're putting a stop to that. So I feel certain, I don't know, but I feel certain that they will take the lessons they learned last year and apply them to this. So there will probably be a limit as to how many one person can purchase. And I imagine there will be more than 500 made. They have not actually stated what the quantity is going to be, but since they are online exclusives and they have said that they're expecting them to sell fast, I would say it is still limited to some extent. So definitely there won't be as many as there are out of the ones that are in stores, the classics with the shiny bottoms like this. And this one is going to have a shiny bottom. Just FYI. She will match everyone else. But she's just going to be special. So, and I guess she's just geared more toward the adult itty bitty collector, or adult collector of Rainbow Bright in general. So, I mean, I hope that parents are able to get these for their kids too, because I'm sure there are a lot of kids out there that like Rainbow Bright and are collecting the itty bitties and the other dolls. So, those that want her, I really hope you're able to get a hold of her. But since this is a new thing, they've only ever done this with Rainbow Bright, as far as I know, with the ones last summer. But there is going to be another one before Shy Violet. This is not Rainbow Bright, though. Next month, May 4th, they're doing a Star Wars Han Solo in Carbonite. It's like a very shiny itty bitty, and it's an online exclusive. This is kind of like the first in a line of online exclusives, because after Shy Violet, there's Shirt Tails and a couple of other characters coming out this summer. But since the Star Wars one is coming out first, I think we'll be able to get an idea of how this is going to go down, what to expect, just by watching that one. So May 4th, I'm actually going to be traveling, but I'm going to try my best to check throughout the day and see like what time he actually gets published on the website, how quickly he sells out, what the limit imposed is, etc. And I'll try to get data from other people as well that are going to be watching this, so I can tell you guys what to be on the lookout for, what to be prepared for, so that hopefully everyone who wants a Shy Violet can get one. So let's keep our fingers crossed, because she's so cute. She's got the glasses and everything. Oh, she is adorable. So, okay, apart from the Shy Violet itty bitty, we are also getting a new t-shirt next month from truffleshuffle.com. If you'll remember, last year they came out with a bunch of awesome stuff, like the sweater, jumper, necklace, lunchbox, mug, and a bunch of other clothing. They came out with a whole line of Rainbow Bright items, and they had said last year that more was coming. So this is the first I've seen of new stuff, is this one, well, this one design. It's on 3 different shirts, actually. There's a lady shirt, a unisex shirt, and a like tank top type shirt, and each one is a different color, but the design is the same on all 3. It's Rainbow Bright with a bunch of sprites. You know, was it Starlight? I think Starlight might be on it too, sorry. It's not in front of my face. But it's a really, really cute design, And yeah, May 1st is when they're expecting it, is what it says on their website. So definitely be keeping an eye out on that as well. And if there are other Rainbow Bright items you want them to make, I know they are open to suggestions. They've told me that before. So feel free to tweet them, email them, Facebook them, whatever, and let them know what you would like to see as far as Rainbow Bright merchandise goes. And who knows, we might just get it. Yeah, I think that's everything for now. Although I want to show you real quick because I've got a minute and it's funny. Adam Weatherly, the one that sent me the big Rainbow Bright fan art, included a little just, thank you card. And it cracked me up because he knows me and Rainbow Bright so well. Look what he wrote. "You're a charmer, what a gal, and you know what song was stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Thanks, Adam." Every time I look at this, I get the song stuck in my head again. So I'm going to go listen to Starlight Rainbow right now to try to get the song out of my head. I hope you guys are having a great day. And stay tuned to Brightcast. We should be publishing an episode in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys then, if not before. Have a rainbow day. Bye.